Hello everyone. Been a while again. Um, so for those of you who remember that I said I will make a Sarah video and a Thai Kraken video and a tsunami video and a sequel to that last video. Yeah, sorry, my life's been like going haywire. I am in like a vicious cycle of like stress and doing random crap that I have to the point that I am currently like stranded in China. Not stranded per se. I'm in my own place, but like I'm in a really precarious situation, so forgive me for like the lack of uploads. It's not for lack of caring. I just really do not have the time. But now that I am stuck in China, and the only thing I have with me at the moment is a Squiddy B, I am buying a Mako clone and a Phantom V2, so look forward to that. But right now the only thing I have is a Squiddy B, and I've actually had this for a while. I think I've had it for like nearly half a year now, because I brought it to Shanghai earlier in the year. Yeah, but I've never mentioned this battle song. I never talked about having it, neither on here or on Instagram. So I guess now would be a good time to talk about it since it is my only companion for now. Yeah, so the Squiddy B, I think the Squiddy B is genuinely a really, really good plastic battle song. And I think it is a really, really strong option for beginners and anybody who's bringing a battle song to somewhere where it's not like allowed or in kind of a gray area like school. I think it would be a really great option for everybody, if not for the price. It is ridiculous, man. How much is this? Like 50, 60 bucks? That's crazy. It's plastic, man. Come on. So I'm not gonna deny that this thing is amazing. As I've already said, it is really, really good. I can do most of the tricks I know on here with no like added difficulty. Of course, certain things will be a bit harder, like a bit more techy stuff. Not that I know any tech, but still, this thing is pretty good. So you can see I could do like a closed fan, giraffe, reverse cherry picker, no problem. It is really, really good, but I think the like, honest to God, man, this thing costs too much. Like for the price that you're paying for a Squiddy, you could get a Canyon if I'm not wrong. If not more, you get a Canyon, you could get the new Nibellis thing, the Impulse, I think. Yeah, so it's just not worth it, man. But if you can somehow get a Squiddy, not a Squiddy, like fuck, words. Sorry for swearing. Not a like regular Squiddy, the white one. I mean like Squiddy B, Squiddy U, Squiddy A. If you can get those for a decent price, I say go for it. Or if you are like really financially comfortable and you're in like a pretty good economy, you're making good money, then I say, yeah, this could be worth it to you. But I will also say that for the general public, probably don't go for this. Go for something else. Obviously it's still your choice, right? You can go for the Squiddy if you want. I think it is a okay option. But if you can go for metal, go for metal, because you can get a better metal battle song for the same price. Yeah, so my Jesus. Thoughts about price aside, and my slight hatred for Squid aside, they've screwed me over so many times. You have no idea. Not intentionally, but you have no idea, man. Yeah, so let's talk about the actual like performance of the Squiddy. Because as I've mentioned already, I think it's pretty good, but I do have a few gripes. So first of all, this is not unique to the Squiddy, it's just a plastic battle song thing. And I mean plastic as in like full plastic, like Squiddy plastic, not like pellet or edit, that kind of stuff. I mean like plastic. The problem with these kind of battle songs is, of course, they weigh less. So the momentum they carry, although like proportionally it's like relatively similar to metal battle songs because of the weights, it's still too light for certain things. So like I'm sure every one of you watches Blade Bias. If you don't, go watch much, like it's a great channel. But so any of you who watch Blade Bias will know that Mr. Ethan from Blade Bias loves to do this like fan to choker fan thing. And obviously you can see that I can do it on the Squiddy, but it is disproportionately difficult compared to metal battle songs. It's not hard per se, but anything that requires momentum, or like a lot of momentum, or a shift in momentum will be kind of hard. So not only that, when it comes to ballad song weight, one thing that everybody pretty much knows is that heavy ballad songs are really good for flow, not as good for like really agile stuff, right? So anything where you need to like keep changing directions. So we all know that that's not great for heavy ballad songs, but when it comes to light ballad songs, they might sometimes go a bit too fast. So you don't really get this problem with like light titanium ballad songs. So like the Tsunami isn't light, but just take that as an example. Oh, I guess it's fairly light. Yeah, so the Tsunami goes pretty fast, but you don't really lose control of it. Whereas with the Squiddy, you might actually lose control of it, because I do sometimes. So for example, this one combo that I always do. This thing. Yeah, so those last two parts, right? The weird like reverse cherry picker that I do, and the closed fan, those can be somewhat inconsistent on the Squiddy. Not because of momentum, not because of anything else, because it moves too fast. So I guess it is momentum. But so there are two like ways that I can feel those tricks on the Squiddy. Number one, it just falls out of my hands because of course plastic is a bit slippery, but it's a given. It slips out of my hands, or it rotates too much. So you might actually get this problem more often with like, or you probably get this problem with metal ballad songs if you own any metal ballad songs that have like really cylindrical handles. So like the Sahara, the Tsunami, even if you have any of those ballad songs, you probably experience that, where like your handle will rotate more than you expect, and you end up screwing up your trick or cutting yourself, which is bad. So the Squiddy, even though it has very, very square handles that will put my serif to shame, it does have that same problem where the handles might rotate a bit too much. So instead of catching a handle here, you catch it here, and it messes up your entire flow. But I think it's a fair trade-off for a ballad song that you can basically bring to anywhere. Yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing else to talk about. Pretty good ballad song. If you have the money, you should get it. If not, honest to God, I don't love clones, but just get a metal ballad song clone. This is not worth your money unless you want something customized, like this. You want something customized, or you just really have to cash the burn. I've said this in a lot of videos, but like, a lot of these ballad songs are made for the American market. Therefore, they are fitted to the American economy, which is not a knock on Squid, you know. Of course, you price your products for the most prevalent market, which is like America for the most part for ballad songs, if you don't count China. But I mean, China's a separate market, so whatever. So this stuff tends to be pretty unreasonably priced for a lot of people. So if you're one of those people, don't feel pressured to buy a Squiddy. Anybody reasonable in the community will tell you, I mean reasonable, no stuck-up pricks, reasonable people will be completely fine with you buying a clone instead of a $60 piece of plastic to get into the hobby. So yeah, I think that's about it. Squiddy B, great beginner ballad song, except for the price. Great for bringing to anywhere. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Next time will probably be either the Armstruck Mako V5 clone, which is going to be interesting because I've never done a video dedicated to clones, or the Max Ace Phantom V2. So yeah, I'll see you guys around next time. Bye bye.